All right, so we're back at the Samsung Galaxy Experience Store. Today, we're gonna be hands-on with the brand new Galaxy Book 6 series. Specifically, I wanted to take a look at the Ultra, which is this boy right here. So let's take a look at this thing. Completely new design compared to the 5 series. I mean, look, it kind of looks familiar. Not gonna say the name, you already know what I'm probably thinking about, but let's give it a shot here. Let me see how this is. Because, you know, in the past, I won't lie, like with the 4 Ultra, I was like, okay, this is a pretty good laptop, but it could be better. And like I've mentioned multiple times in the past, the Book 6 series, in my opinion, is the biggest step up with Samsung laptops. And yo, as a Samsung user, I always wanted to root for them with the laptops. But let's take a look here. So here's the Galaxy Book 6 Ultra. Take a look at that. First off, that nice build quality. No plastic in this thing from the feels of it. And look at that, no flex. Let's do that. Let's do the one-handed test. Boom, just like that. So let's kind of see. So now the hinge is a little bit floppy, but it's like really sturdy. It's a really sturdy hinge. I think the build quality is overall amazing. Like, I mean, like no flex here, like no flexing in the board. Y'all see that? Like there's no flex whatsoever. Let's get a close up on the keyboard here. There's like there's like little to no keyboard flex as well. So like the build quality already looks great. Look, take a look at these. I'm not a fan. Why do we have 4 stickers? Like, yo, I get it. Like these stickers, like, yeah, those are gonna boost frames and whatever, but no. 4 stickers, Dynamic AMOLED, Energy Star. Maybe this one I could like kind of understand. We don't need the Energy Star sticker. So if you're getting one of these laptops, peeling that off. Anyway, taking a look here. Of course, it's a touchscreen. It's a little bit, like I said, there's a little bit wobbliness with the display, but I'm not bothered by it. All right, take a look at this trackpad. Not only is it much bigger, it is a haptic trackpad. You don't know how long I've been waiting for Samsung to have a haptic trackpad to their laptops. And let me just give you guys a first experience of the keyboard. So let's, be like, okay. Honestly, keyboard's actually pretty good. And I won't lie, like, the keyboard's pretty similar to the one on the MacBook Pro, and I'm saying that in a good thing because I'm a big fan of the MacBook Pro keyboard, but this keyboard actually feels really good. But just, I can't get over this design. Like, this color looks really nice. The design's really good. I'm really happy about the haptic trackpad. Build quality's great. Look at every little degree you can open this laptop at. It's awesome. It's honestly really nice. So, Book 6 Ultra, Samsung, and I didn't even talk about the thinness. Look how thin this thing is. This thing is very light. This almost feels lighter than the MacBook Pro in my opinion. And that's kind of crazy to see because you can actually get this with a dedicated graphics card as we see this one on display right over here. So if we look over here, we got a GeForce RTX graphics card in this boy. So we can get this with a dedicated graphics card as well. So that's really impressive to see. And look, final thoughts of the Galaxy Book 6 Ultra. I'm a big fan of the design. It does look familiar. Yeah, I get it. But that's not a bad thing because I like the design. You know what? I'm just going to say it. I like the design of the MacBook Pro. Does this look like a MacBook Pro? Yes, it does. That's a good thing. Keyboard is, in my opinion, significantly better from the previous Ultra. We got the nicer speakers here. Now, I did want to test the speakers, but we are in a mall. So, I mean, I'm probably not going to get the best experience listening to these guys. But overall, good job, Samsung. The Ultra looks pretty good. Now, if we take a look over here, we got the Galaxy Book 6 Pro. So let's kind of take a look at the differences. Because to be honest with you, if we let's take a look at this and then shift back to the Ultra here. The design is very similar, but let's see what's different. So first off, this isn't going to be coming with a graphics card like this one does with the Ultra. One thing too, I will say, this thing is much thinner. It's pretty noticeably thinner. It gets a little bit thinner towards the front, but it's really thin. Not only really thin, it's a little bit lighter in my opinion. But here we go. We still have a little bit wobble with the display. I'm okay with that. Close that up. The lid looks pretty identical. Very minor flexing. Let's do the one finger test. Perfect, Samsung. We still got that big trackpad, and it appears this one is haptic as well. That's awesome. Really happy to see that. Do a little keyboard test. Solid keyboard test. I'm going to be honest, I think these are very similar with the keyboards and the mouse. I'm pretty sure they're identical. We still got a touch screen display. Very nice. Mind you, I forgot to mention, these are both having the most beautiful AMOLED displays I've seen in a laptop. You know, Samsung's known for their displays, and just, these are beautiful. These are really nice. Really bright displays too. I'm actually pretty shocked, Samsung. These displays look pretty bright. But other than that, design-wise, they look very similar. Although yes, performance is gonna be better with the Ultra. We're getting a lighter form factor, thinner form factor, with the same nice keyboard and nice trackpad and beautiful display. Now I know the speakers on this aren't gonna be as good as the Ultra speakers, but I can't really test that right now because we're in a mall. That's okay. However, let's take a look here because they also have another one on display here. We have the Galaxy Book 6 Pro on display here. However, that was the Pro as well. So you might be thinking, what's different about this? This is their 14-inch model. So take a look at this. Wow, this thing is light. So in my opinion, these are going to be a competitor to the MacBook Airs. Take a look at how thin these are again. Very thin and lightweight. Keyboard's still very nice, very easy to type on. Trackpad's a little bit smaller, but we still got that nice haptic trackpad. Very good build quality, very little flex like we've seen with the previous two. Let's do the one-handed finger test. Just like that. Beautiful. Still got that touchscreen here. It's awesome. But from what we've seen, it looks like, at least in the US, we only have access to the Galaxy Book 6 Ultra and the Galaxy 6 Pro. Honestly, those are the ones that I was really interested in, but let's just kind of look at all three of them. Take a look at these guys. These are some beautiful laptops. Big fan of these guys. Samsung, I'm not always the biggest fan of Windows laptops because there's always some issue with build quality. There's always some issue with like the keyboard, or there's always something that bothers me. But I'm not gonna lie, Samsung, these laptops are some of the nicest feeling Windows laptops I think I've ever felt. Very premium build quality, great keyboard, great trackpad, and beautiful displays. Samsung, round of applause. This is the biggest step in Galaxy Book history, in my opinion. These are fantastic. All right, guys, that's pretty much gonna wrap up this video. That was my first hands-on experience with the Galaxy Book 6 Ultra and the Galaxy Book 6 Pro. Honestly, really big fan of these devices. If you're looking to purchase one of these, you can purchase them on Samsung's website. I will leave links down in the description of this video below. It's gonna wrap up this video, guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.